So, how's everyone doing? They got an idea? Did I spend anything more?
I am good.
Good.
I think I'm good.
What yourself, Ellie?
I'm good.
Alrighty. So, last time we left off, do you guys remember what happened?
John had a fucking fight with fate.
Yep.
Or whatever the fuck that creature was.
Definitely,
She was called Chaos, maybe?
Oh, John, you
Whoa.
fucking disconnect, reconnect, unplug your mic. I don't know what you gotta do. Make that not happen.
Force of Nature is what she was called.
Is this better?
Yeah, I'm not saying it happened whenever you got moved over, so I figured it was just like a weird connection for you.
I thought I heard it beforehand, actually.
Really?
Just not that bad.
Maybe. Yeah, John fought Force of Nature.
Oh, no. Just Force of Nature came down.
Oh, yeah.
The scolding.
That, hey, that's a little bit too much fate. Then the force of God came down.
A little bit of too much probability for our likings.
And
chaos.
yeah, I was tempted to commit suicide via lightning bolt because it could have been cool. But even if I'd succeeded, God would have probably come down and just been like, hey, we don't do that here, and smite me personally.
Hey, it's better than a giant hand from the unknown coming down and grabbing you and just taking you away. So that's always a possibility.
Just taking you away. That's my boy. No, my boy. I'm gonna stint here and recover and recuperate.
Okay. How long do you guys wait for?
It just takes me a couple seconds.
Okay.
We were headed to the station, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because we were like, should we wait? And we were like, nah, dude, we're Jack and Zach. And then all right.
This is your guys' encounter. For rolling that on your laptop.
Oh, fucking. John, have we got to use our double chain yet?
I mean, you have.
I'm talking
on the
about.
wolves.
Did we?
Yeah,
I wonder if we actually got that activated.
we did.
Is this the station we're at?
Mm-hmm.
Man, their station's a lot nicer than ours.
It is. It's really nice.
You guys are on the nice part of town.
Oh, we were in
So
Maybe
you
we
guys are
should
currently at
move some stuff this way.
Seoul National University of Education.
That's where our smart people go. One of them there, hey, fucking blue man. I'm next to Zach.
So there's a fair amount of people here that are walking around, and someone comes to meet you, and
we own the station now, right?
the station, no.
No?
No, we were on the
Just
station
next
before
station.
it.
But you guys came to that station. It was almost like a factory in a sense,
Okay.
and then you guys continued on,
Okay.
and you guys had an encounter I gave you, and then now you're here.
Okay.
Oh man, we're about to have to ruin this whole city, aren't we?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
So yeah, you've come to this place. People meet you.
Can I be Hannah?
If you want to, just draw her. What were you saying, John, before I interrupted?
Do they look like they're promising violence, or they're just like, hey guys, welcome to this place?
Pretty much that. They ask you to check in with the building to your left, and
The fuck?
try not to cause any violence. Seems more civilized. There's I'd say about 30 people walking around right now.
Well, Zach, we can't cause violence. Let's just fight each other.
We've returned to civilization. Hana, are you gonna diplomacy them?
I guess.
If diplomacy fails, you know where we'll be.
Yes, okay.
We'll
Just
find the
try not
nearest
to break
bar.
anything in the meantime.
It'll be fine. We won't break nothing. When have we ever broke anything?
I'll head over to the check-in desk and see what they need checked in.
Pretty much what they want you to do is kind of state your name, who you are, what station you're from, yada yada.
What your purpose is. I'm here to conquer.
Violence.
Seeing.
Sightseeing, eh?
Please don't cause any violence. Okay. Why have you come here? Violence. It is quite literally my entire purpose in life.
That's yeah. Someone comes up to you and they're like, "Okay, so it seems that all your papers are in order here. Are you speaking for the rest of your group, or
Yes, I suppose.
would you like to get passes for them as well, or is it just you staying here?"
How much are passes?
They're about 200 coins each. That's what our king has decided.
And what do these passes get me?
Access to the facilities here.
What are the facilities?
Nah,
We
like
have,
the bathroom.
We have proper food courts, entertainment. We have a fair amount of technology that's here. Many shops that the citizens of our little place have kind of put together. We've brought order to a little bit of the chaos that's we've been experiencing over the last week. Oh, one final thing. You wouldn't happen to be, say, either a king or a one of the what are they called? Juniors? No. Deputy? No, wouldn't happen to be a deputy or
A deputy of what?
of one of the stations.
What?
A deputy of one of the other stations.
No, I don't believe so.
I see. To give you a look up and down.
Roll to deceive.
I mean, she's not. She's not a deputy.
They asked if she was a king or deputy.
Oh, fair.
I am a queen? No, it does not say that.
Semantics. Saved once again.
So I'm rolling a deceive.
Yes, please.
A 1d20?
Sure. Oh, good job. Let's see. Very well. So we'll accept that for your other compatrons as well. Will you be paying for them, or are you going to get them to pay for themselves?
That's a lot of money. What kind of person am I talking to here? Can I get more of a vibe on them?
They are human, Korean. and would like just a normal clerk.
Just clerk. Well, you see, we do not have a lot of coins, but me and my friend here are musicians. Is there any way we could do sort of a quid pro quo kind of thing? Maybe we could do some performances? You said you have entertainment here.
We do have entertainment, but that's another place to make requests at, and those requests require a pass.
Man, these people drive a hard bargain.
You guys are like, it's like this is like the Nazi regiment.
It's almost like another station I know. Okay, well, I guess this isn't the place to cause trouble about this, but this is a lot of money! This is a lot of money, guys!
It is. I only got like 500 coins, so I would prefer not to have to pay, but
I mean, we could just go to war.
I could just obliterate this man's skull.
No, don't want to do that.
Or we could just leave.
We could just leave. We could come back. We've conquered a lot, and we don't have to have this station right now.
I'm gonna talk to the guy again. I'm gonna be like, one other service that my companion does provide, if it sweetens the pot at all, he could pull out of his bag anything you wanted.
Man,
Maybe.
You're putting a lot of faith in that bag. From the previous user, don't.
Is there anything you've been looking for?
That bag is pure chaos.
He looks to you and says, I'm afraid not. If you'd like to, again, go talk to one of the service providers, I am just a simple clerk trying to do what I'm told.
I don't like this guy.
He rolled a 16 out of 100, by the way, to just say no.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I better make this money back. Swear to God. We're gonna ransack this place for all it's worth as soon as we scope it out.
I mean, if you just want to scope it out, just take a couple people in there, scope it out, and then come back out.
I guess I could leave some people behind.
True.
Yeah. I mean, you should ask him if there's like a waiting room for people who aren't like have the pass while we go inside and check some, like, just to tour the station.
I could send some people back just to like meet up with the cavalry and check on them.
I forgot there's a whole bunch of people coming.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people coming, and they might need to be updated on the situation.
Yeah, we may. I don't know. I don't think we should get too much further away from our base for too much longer. We need
Does
to go.
Mugen have enough to pay for himself?
Mugen? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take Mugen, Jack, and Zach then.
Okay.
So then, if Mugen's paying for himself, it is 600 coins.
Hold on.
For all
I
of us.
got you. I'm
You
gonna
gonna
say no. Hey, clerk. Me and Zach here. We're basically one person, so thus we should only be charged for one person.
He rolled a 16.
So
And he'll look over to you two and say, unless you're enjoying the hip, I'm going to have to disagree.
we can. What if we used tape? Mugen, get some tape.
Now
He's
listen
just,
here.
Tapping his fingers.
Yeah, Zach, you tell him. He said, "Listen here." What? Where
I was talking to you.
Oh. Oh.
technically speaking, I could potentially weld us together at the hip.
See, wouldn't that? But how would I throw a punch without hitting you in the back of the head?
I'll just have to dodge, just like you'll just have to dodge when I throw my punches.
This Jack is gonna go. Dodge your punches. Why would I do that?
While this banter is going on, Hannah's just gonna slip the guy the 600 coins.
Sounds good. All right. The rest of your companions can just sit over there. As there seems to be the little waiting room you guys have been in.
Well, I'm gonna send them back to meet up with the other guys and explain that we're just scoping the place out right now, and there's no need for violence just yet. I'll send them a signal when I need them.
Okay. Sounds good.
There's no need for violence. Who'd they take inside the city again? Jack and Zach. There's gonna be violence.
Personally, I'm just waiting for somebody to bump into me aggressively.
Oh, dude. First person look at me in a slightly agitated manner. Whew. I got a non-lethal attack now. I can just punch people.
Technically speaking, I could just punch people as well, and they probably wouldn't die, but I would definitely ignite them with warp power. Just to be sure.
Just gonna knock people down, laugh, and run away. Anyways, into the city, where we definitely will not cause any chaos.
None at all.
Not a bit. Good little green boys.
Okie dokie. Let's finish that off there and put you guys on the next map. What I'd like you to do, actually, is make your way over to the escalators.
Escalators. Eels.
What if we want to go up these escalators?
They left or right both go the same way. This is outside.
This one's outside?
Oh, these ones here, you mean?
Yeah. Where do they go?
Also upstairs.
Okay.
I'll race to the elevators.
Well, I'm gonna keep an eye out for a flag thing.
Okay.
Or any suspicious activity, I suppose, that might lead me to a flag thing. The flag hole for my flag. Looking for doors leading off into strange places that nobody seems to want me to go through, etc.
I will move Zach.
The piece of shit.
And here you are.
Fancy.
Who are these guys?
They're just chilling like villains.
People?
Just people that are walking around.
Yeah.
These are future combatants.
Where's this elevator go?
It goes up or down.
All around. You can just walk by somewhere and get a connection to the building.
This is true. Thank you for reminding me that I have technical knowledge and powers. I probably want to do that someplace private. Is there a bathroom?
Oh, I've been muted.
Yes, you have, John. There is a bathroom, correct?
I
I'm gonna look around for the bathroom.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, guys, if they have this level of civilization in this apocalypse, they probably had someone or a number of someones strong enough to instantly end the threat of those monsters coming in after them. So this might be something to consider.
It's being considered. Is there a different way you would like it to be considered?
No, just something to bring up before we go in crash bang boom.
Hey man, if I
Nope,
can't,
they're definitely a tough base. It's why we're not punching people yet.
yeah.
Go take over the system and become the new AI overseer.
Possibly.
Or at least try to get some information on the king. Then again, the king may not have the flag, or may not be the guy who's the strong boy. Just to throw people off, you know. So I don't know this. We're in where I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Not really, at least. So what's going on?
Don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I'm looking for a bathroom.
Go find one.
What?
Roll me a navigate. Do you want to try and connect to the system here, like you said, or do you want to just get to the bathroom first?
I want to get to the bathroom first.
Go walk up to someone and be like,
private.
"Hey, where's the washroom?" Or go to a
Is there
sign.
no signs for a washroom?
I'm
I
sure
feel
there would
like
be.
it should be pretty obvious.
I don't think there's one on this floor, but I bet you could go up to like the information kiosk and ask there.
How is there not a bathroom on this floor?
No, I'm sure there is.
You
Just
said
go find one.
you don't think there is.
No. I was talking about the sign. I was saying the sign for the bathroom. Like
Why
usually
would
there's.
there not be a sign? It's a public place. Why would there not be a sign? For
You know how,
bathroom?
like, in malls, they have the little legend and map of everything around?
And the big signs that hang from the ceilings that say washroom this way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. I understand. You don't have to go up to the kiosk. You can go find one. Roll me navigate surface and awareness.
Yeah.
Awareness first, and no, just awareness. Give me an awareness. You were unsuccessful in finding. You should go maybe check out the kiosk or something.
Fine, I'll go to the fucking kiosk!
Okay. Move your character over.
Where is the kiosk?
It's over here with the purple suit man. Purple suit man. What's the temperature outside? Only 57. That sucks.
You see the food court this way, John.
But there's a washroom over there.
John, you're still muted, by the way.
Okay. I was just waiting on her to go to the kiosk real quick, then I'm going to go up and talk to this guy.
Okay. So the little dwarf man is actually he's more of a hobbit. He's in a nice little suit and he's talking to this woman here, and he's just kind of saying his spiel, blah blah blah, and then he she walks away and you go up.
Did I overhear what they were talking about?
They were pretty much talking about the lay of the land, and she was looking for the service place. It's kind of with the last little bit of it you caught when they
What's a service place?
where you can offer your services.
We can go make some money.
Well, I'm gonna go up and talk to him and be like, "Hey, could you let me know where the washroom is?"
Why, of course. Do you have your? No, you're in here, so you must have it. It's just behind me, to the left.
Well, I'll go behind him to the left.
Are you sure you don't need anything else before you leave?
Is there something else I should need?
I mean, I'm the one with the information.
Well, I'm not quite sure what I'll need next, but could I let you know later?
Of course, I'll be here.
Okay.
It's just like, please, someone ask me for some information.
Just don't leave me. I'm so lonely.
All right, Hannah. Right behind you are some doors, and we got some washroom stuff.
Okay, I'll go in.
Sounds good. So Zach and also now Jack, you see two men, both at separate tables. They're eating a burger. One's having a salad.
Hey, guy. Is that makeup?
Why, yes, it is, actually.
Why?
Why not? That's the
It's just
answer.
there, Zach.
Do you like it? I see.
I don't know.
It seems more of a compliment to me. Asking about it.
You know? What do you
Confusing
think, Jack?
times. I don't know. Why should I think anything about it? All I think is he looks small. I kind of looked past him.
Huh.
That guy
I
over
mean-
there, that guy looks worthy of a fight. That guy right there, nah, not a chance.
So the guy with the cat ears looks like ready for a fight, and the other guy is like too.
Cat ears.
Yeah, it's a hat with cat ears. It took me a second to realize it as well.
Really?
He's a cat person.
No, it's actually just a human with a cap with cat ears.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Maybe a little bit less, but still, it looks like he's got some muscle.
Yeah, he's just eating a salad.
Hey man, you need protein.
There's protein in the salad. He kind
True.
of points to the chicken.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that's. I don't know, Zach. I didn't notice him. Too small.
He's colorful. You don't have enough green, though.
More green would be good.
Mm-hmm. Think about it next time. Anyway, I'm Zach, and this is Jack, and we're just,
And I'm Jack, and this is Zach.
yeah, and we're just passing through, wondering who the toughest guy around here is.
Maybe. He thinks about it for a bit. All right. Toughest guy? I don't know. Maybe that's not my expertise. Toughest guy. What kind of tough are we looking for? Physically tough? Mentally?
What other kind of tough is there?
There's all kinds.
If you punch him, he'll punch you back and knock you through a wall.
Or he actually will be able to take a whole 2 punches.
Zach, roll me awareness test.
All right.
You're closest to it.
I actually have 30 perception, so I gotta do.
And so,
You are oblivious because he is not wearing green. Jack, you can roll me the same.
awareness. Hey, I'm on a D20. Do I get a fucking any of those do worse dice, or I'm good to just roll 1d20?
Nope, it's pretty simple. Yeah. So off to your left, this way, since you guys are pointing the force this way. There's a diner, and he's like, the toughest things I know are kind of just points in the direction of the diner, and I think the king's in there.
Oh,
Bet he's tough. All right, thank you, pretty boy, and see you later, lettuce man. Got him. I'm gonna walk off.
my brother thinks you're pretty. Biggest compliment of the day. And he walks off as well.
All right.
All right, Hana. I just wanted to get in a little bit of chatting before you go full in super infiltration mode.
The way I'm just thinking of things I'm gonna infiltrate.
Oh, we're just basically like the filler episodes, John. It's like the little shorts that are in between the commercial breaks.
You gotta see what the slice of life bits look like sometimes with the two big bruisers.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're just gonna be sipping tea for like a whole session while Hana goes ultra hacker mode. That might be this session.
We may. I'm perfectly fine with getting some tea sipping, show my more elegant side. Pinky up, of course.
Of course. So what do you do in the bathroom, Hana? You don't need a bathroom.
I'm waiting for John to get his shit together.
I see how it is.
I'm gonna go get a chicken wing.
You've gone to the bathrooms. They're pretty clean, from what you can tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna check them out. Are there any closets? Are there vents? Air ducts?
There is some ventilation in this bathroom.
How big?
Size for a cat.
That's for cat. Good. Electrical panels, any obvious?
Not in the bathroom, no.
Okay, I want to check out this pass that they've given me. What does that look like?
Looks like a keycard.
Okay, it has electronics in it?
It just has an RFID chip.
Okay, so it's not sending out signals or receiving signals of any kind?
It gives a signal that is
if I go
coded.
near like a door, though, it's not giving signals out constantly?
No, it's like you putting something up to a credit card up to a machine.
Okay.
Accepts and then goes. It's kind of like, you know how we had those bracelets in at Oshiega?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you just had to use them to go everywhere? Pretty much one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna go into a bathroom stall.
Go into the stall.
And I'm gonna try and connect see if there's any Wi-Fi, any internet. Is there anything signal-based, Bluetooth?
Nothing around.
Nothing around. Okay, I'm gonna turn into a cat.
Okay. Turn into a cat.
And I'm gonna go in that air duct.
Did you decide to open the air duct first? Or are you gonna use your cat paws?
Fine, I'll open the air duct first if you need me to
I
do that.
I think it would be a good idea. Otherwise, you might have to use those
feel like
paws
we're
ears.
getting a little too specific here.
I just wanted to.
At some point, the air duct is opened, whether it's when I'm a cat or when I'm not a cat. I feel like we don't have to describe it in intricate detail.
It is what it is. So Sorry, John. Continue.
I just wanted to ask if Christian was here still, or if he's still gone.
He's getting chicken wings,
Yeah.
and he probably has the door open.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. What I can do is this. No, I need to use that. There we go.
Easy peasy.
Turn them on in a second. So yeah, you're an event. Where you going, Aligo?
I'm just going to see where this vent leads.
Okay. Roll me a navigate surface.
Hey. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. You kind of make your way around, and you have a few different ways to go. You don't really know the layout of the way, but I mean, making through them, easy peasy. It's just you kind of come to a path. You can kind of tell where your other keeps are, right? And you're going in the opposite direction right now.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. You get to a path that has like kind of crossroads. Forward, left or right. Okay. You take a left, and you continue to go down. And you kind of make your way outside of the facility. Hey, Christian.
You know, hear the music they were playing or something.
You just had your door open, so we
Yeah.
decided.
My bad.
It's all good. And yeah, you're kind of looking out. You're on top of a big building.
Looking at a big building on top. That's not very interesting. I'll go back and try the other way.
Okay. Now you get to that crossroads again. Do you go? So you went that way. So you have left, straight, and right is the way you came from.
Yeah, right is the way I came from, so I'm gonna go left, which would have been straight before.
Okay. And you continue down your way, and there's a kind of starts to slant down a bit, and then it continues to go down, and then there's a drop for them, but you have time to like stop yourself.
Okay. Stop.
Okay.
Can I tell anything about this drop? Is there any noises? Is there any smells?
Smells wise,
Let's see. Okay.
what's up?
My nail polish is coming off.
Oh.
I'm sure that it's not going to take my toenail with it.
It kind of smells like a little bit of BO, a little bit of garbage down that way.
Oh.
But that's just from the excess fumes, maybe, from what you can tell.
It's alright. Yeah, can you go to the other guys for a sec?
Sure, you gonna take care of your toenail?
Yeah.
Okay, let me guys move you to the next time.
Oh. Is that fucking Swain? It is Swain. And that's the guy from The Witcher.
No, this is the guy from Overwatch.
Oh, he looks a lot like the guy off of the Witcher movie, but I guess he didn't have the long hair braid. I know who that is. It's the guy, the guy who plays Sean and Hops, and then this is Liam Neeson.
Maybe.
They got a whole bunch of tough guys in here, man.
Oh yeah, we came to the right place. Except for these guys. Way to bring down the crowd.
Honestly,
This nun looks pretty tough too, I gotta say.
the nun looks like the toughest one in here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna walk past all these tough guys and go, you must be the toughest one here.
For sure.
For sure. All right, so where are we going, John? What's the plan?
Let's go up to the bar here and say, "Hey, we're new here. We wanted to meet the king."
We're actually in front of the cash register. We need to go down here if we want to go on the bar.
It's the same thing. The guy's right here. He can hear us.
Fair enough.
Good day. What can I get you?
I will take. Jack is gonna look at Zach. 1 Korean water.
What's a Korean water?
Water from Korea.
It's water free?
I don't know.
Nah, it's not free, unfortunately. 50 coins.
Reach over and transfer 50 coins.
He accepts. He's like, what about you?
Me, huh? Well, water's so expensive. I hate to see what the price of anything else is, so water will do for me as well.
Purified water isn't as easy to come by these days.
What is it? So 36. Thanks for the water.
I think I heard you saying something about King.
Yeah, we want to meet him. We heard he's a tough guy.
Well, you're looking right at him.
I like your business here.
Yeah, your eye cut's pretty metal, man.
I try to keep a tight ship. People here seem to respect that.
There's so many tough people, so many directions to go, John.
Yeah, no, I mean, I kind of like this guy. I don't really want to have to crush him.
I'm about to say this. I feel like we're like, you seen that scene where those two guys like talk with their flexing?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's happening right here.
Yeah, this guy speaks to us. It speaks on my level, really.
So yeah, what's going on? How can I help you?
You know what? I'm Zach, and this is Jack.
I'm Jack, and this is Zach.
It's nice to meet you. We're just here coming around. Wanted to introduce ourselves and see what you like. Well, I'm impressed. You seem too tough to just punch in the face and try to take this place over, so, I mean, you got that going for you.
Or at least take a long fight. I wouldn't say it's impossible. Just would break all this pretty furniture.
And I would never do that to such a wonderful bar.
This bar is quite fine. What is it, mahogany?
Something like that.
Nice.
Especially with the woman of God over there.
You can call me Michael.
Pleasure to meet you, Michael.
Ditto. I'm Jack.
And I'm Zach. And who's the nun?
The nun looks at... You guys are so tough. Even your nuns are tough. I'm jealous.
That's old Sister Michelle. I wouldn't mess with her.
She's one of those punching nuns.
Nah, she just got a mean backhand. Too many kids at the schoolhouse, I guess.
I must experience this for myself.
I wouldn't suggest it.
Jack, she's gonna knock you into next week. She's gonna hit you with the wrath of God.
I want to experience this backhand, John.
You just kind of walk over to the guy, and he's just sipping his water and says, "Wind's howling."
Who are you, man? Fuck off! I'm just go back over. What's wrong with you, man?
Huh? No, nothing. You're fine.
Oh, I know. Zach. Yeah, do you wish to take this journey with me?
No intention of seeing God just yet.
I feel like I could take it, Zach.
You go have fun. I'm gonna go take a seat right over here and drink my water and enjoy this environment. This is a nice place.
So, Jack, you come up to the lady, and she's eating a burger.
I heard you got a mean smack.
She puts the burger down, wipes her face, takes the cigarette up, says, well, it was nice of you to ask. But who are you?
Yes, I'm Jack.
And
That's
I'm
my brother
Zach.
Yes, exactly.
Kind of looks back. I see.
Zach literally just yelled across the room. He's still focused on drinking things.
I mean, you're not very far away.
Like a couple feet to the right, John.
So, it's a weird thing to ask someone. Don't you find there, young lad, about their smack?
Mm. Well, in my opinion, having a good smack is a true mark of demeanor.
She kind of brings her shades down and look at you. I can tell.
Thank you.
That's what brings you around these parts.
Just traveling through.
Traveling through, eh?
Yeah. So about your smack.
You really want to know?
He wants you to hit him as hard as you can.
Maybe.
Let him meet God.
But
Brother's always been a godless heathen.
Hey, what are you talking? We're basically the same person. we just aren't allowed back in churches because we kept fighting.
Godless heathen.
I don't want to die, but I really want to.
Mr. Michael has asked for this to be a safe space. So, asking me to smack you might cause some damages. If you'd like, we can go outside, but I'm eating my burger and I'm not really interested in that at the moment.
Well, I've never been one to force a fight. So,
Are you sure about that?
Zach. Either way. One day I will. I hope to be blessed with seeing the glory that is the Godsmack, Miss Tough Nun.
Sister Michelle, call me.
Tough Nun.
All right, Allie. You want to go back to crawling through the vents, or have you managed to find a panel to
She
hack
managed to
into
find
the
some
system?
ice cream, is what she did.
I wanted to ask: is this a new day, or do we still need to? My tongue is all frozen now.
You do not need to conquer another station yet. You've already completed that task.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I just want to go forward then.
You're gonna go down, you mean?
All right, I came to it and it smelled like garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now then I want to go back and go to
The other direction?
the other one, the
Okay.
last direction that I haven't gone yet.
All right. Besides back, right? Don't think of it like you went in and then you went a direction.
Oh,
Opposite
yeah,
to
I
those
can go
guys.
The other way
So,
toward them.
all right.
It's true. No, I want to go the other right.
Okay. So, in this case, you'd be straight. So you want to go straight down. Continue going back to where you came.
Yeah, I want to go back to the crossroads.
Mm-hmm. Go straight.
And then I want to go left, which would have been right the first time.
Oh, you want to go left instead? Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
I want
gotcha,
to know
gotcha.
want to know what's the other way that I didn't go.
Okay. You managed to bring yourself down to a courtyard.
Courtyard,
Mhm.
like out back of the building or something.
It's kind of like this little garden area for the
Is it
for the
inside
station.
or outside?
It's inside.
Hmm.
Inside. And there's a fair amount of people walking around. They look big and tough.
Oh. Does it look like anybody's there who's just there to hang out?
Nope, it all seems serious.
Noted.
Yeah, it's like a just somewhere's off the path, kind of.
Yeah, can I tell where this is in relation to where we came in?
Sure, roll me a tech use for your map awareness in a sense. Look through the signals. Okay. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do, Allie, is add 2 difficulty die for your location. Took you a little bit to get here.
Oh. Sorry, that was the wrong one.
Okay, I think you still pass, even with a -4. You do get a threat, though, and someone looks your way. They don't notice you, though, which is fine, but they're kind of like, hey, did you hear that? Sounded like a cat or something. But for now, you're still in your crate, kind of looking around. Did your signal? Seems fine. You're about 500 meters away from your initial location.
Okay.
For where Jack and Zach are.
If I got back to the initial location, do I think I'd be able to like tell which direction this was in?
You could figure that out, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, I'll go back to where I started in the vents and go the other way towards Jack and Zach.
Okay. You make your way up. Continue on. And takes you about 10 minutes. And you get there. You're kind of above in the vents of this place here.
Okay.
Like you're, let's put you on the map actually, right? Right here.
Okay. I check in on Jack and Zach. How are they doing?
They're drinking some water.
Good for them. I'm gonna continue on. They're not very interesting.
Okie dokie. Are you being stealthful at all, or just walking through the...
I'd like to believe I'm being stealthful as a black cat in
Yeah.
a vent.
Yeah, okay.
What's up?
Should I roll a stealth?
Sure. Gonna be opposed.
It's gonna be opposed.
Mhm. Do you have anything that gives you degrees of success?
What do you mean?
Like any proficiency die or ability die that could give you a degree of success?
I've got some kind of stealth bonus on my cat, don't I?
I don't know.
Wait a second. Get my
I guess she wouldn't be there.
I remember talking about something like that, but I don't see anything.
I apologize. You actually don't see Jack and Zach. What
I
you
know.
are right now, now that I realize the room better, is you're in the kitchen area.
Okay. Oh well, I don't get any bonuses from the cat, apparently.
Okay. You didn't build that in your character, I suppose, so.
It doesn't say anything. Shoot, so. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen area. I'm gonna roll as stealth.
Sure.
I've got one check mark in stealth.
Cool stuff. Nope. No one really notices you, and it's kind of empty in the back, so.
I continue on.
Okay. So you keep going, and you see the outside of the building again.
Again.
Mhm.
What's outside this time? The street?
Yeah, since it's a subway station that goes up, what you see outside is some other buildings and a lot of rubble and kind of chaos from the outside. It's kind of happened over the last week.
Can I tell from looking outside if I've been through most of this building with these vents. Like, can I tell how big it is?
You got an idea from one side to another.
Does it look bigger than that? Based on my surroundings?
The station itself is pretty big. Yeah, it
So
has a
it's
whole mall inside of
bigger
it.
than I would have seen through the vents already. So there must be some other vent work somewhere.
Sure. Maybe different. Yeah.
If I pop my head outside, can I see how many stories it is?
It's a 2-story. Actually, no, it's 3 stories. Goes up.
Okay.
See, right now you're on the middle part.
I'm on the middle part, and there's one down, and then there's one up.
Mhm.
Okay.
You saw some excavators going up again when you were out with the boys.
Out with the boys, eh? Okay, I guess I want to go back to the main area.
Okay. So you're in the main area, in the vent still, right? Or do you want to go to the bathroom?
No, I want to go to the bathroom and change back into Hannah and go and leave.
Sounds good. Just move this over again there. When you come out, you see this girl here. She's banging on the vending machine. It's like, come on, let's go. I'll never get my snacks now. She shakes the vending machine.
She scares me. I ignore her.
Okay.
Just wants her snacks. Could have just linked into the vending machine and got her snacks. You know? Side quest complete.
And then the overlords might know that I'm in. I'm gonna see if I can figure out. I'm gonna see what paths are available to me that lead in the direction of the courtyard.
This way.
Okay, I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. Good move character.
I guess I can do that.
Hey, before you go. Hey,
Who's that?
this guy trying to sell stuff. You looking for anything, miss? Look like you know what's up.
No, I don't.
You don't know what's up?
No, do you? What's
yeah.
up?
Yeah, just look up.
It's the ceiling. No, I'm not looking for a ceiling right now.
Nah. I mean, like, the electronics. You know what I'm saying? This is the electronics store. Can I offer you anything?
Oh, is
Maybe
it?
like a discount. We got all kinds of sorts of stuff. None of it really works, but you never know. You could take some shit out of it. There's some other more magic-y things in here too, but like those are more expensive.
Not looking for anything currently.
Okay, I understand. Well, if you do come back, little I was gonna say Jack, but I don't want to use Jack. Let's use
Little Jack and little Jackie. Maybe they're brother and sister. long lost twins.
Tyson's the name. You gotta come back sometime. I got the best.
You got the best. Okay, Jason. Thank you.
All right. Peace be with you, man.
You too.
Mujin Lee is gonna come over to you and be like, "All right, boss. I mean, sister. Is anything I can help you with?"
Sure. Just follow me and don't say anything.
All right. So you guys go through there and kind of make your way over to this courtyard.
We can see the courtyard?
Yeah, you guys kind of walk a little bit farther, and it's this kind of big glass building. Like I was telling you before, it's like a greenhouse in a sense.
Mm-hmm. And are there people guarding it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you kind of get up to the entrance of the place, he's like, let's see your passes, please.
I will show them. We'll show them passes.
I look you over. Say, sorry, you don't have clearance for this area.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize.
It's fine. Just make your way back, please.
Okay. And we'll make our way back. Could I see how many guards there were?
About 30.
30, that's a lot. Could I see I could see out into the greenhouse, right?
Yeah, you can see through it.
Were there other doors leading into it?
There's about 4. It's like a big square.
Where? So like one on each side?
Mm-hmm. What's next?
Thinking about things. Hmm. Yeah, if there's a door on each side, I want to figure out what other buildings connect to the greenhouse.
Sure. So you kind of yeah, I don't think I explained this area far enough. It's kind of like you have a fairly big area, and like in the middle is a glass square that kind of has a greenhouse kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like protecting the inside foliage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the little park for the mall, and
then the rest of the mall like wraps around the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's a university, so if you continue on, you can probably find your way towards the campus and other places.
So there would be a campus and probably dorms somewhere around. You can go to the other guys while I think about this.
Okay. Jack and Zach, you're enjoying your water.
Water's good. Nice and hydrating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swap to telepathy, and I'm gonna be just like, yeah, Jack, I think, you want to just skip right by this place and continue on? I don't think this is the one that we had to conquer, is it?
It is.
Is it?
So I want you to make a logic test for yourself.
All right.
Quite frankly, John, I don't think we can.
Logic test. Okay. This is target 16.
Oh.
Nice.
I'll need to make a logic test.
You remember that it's the next station over.
Yeah, like I said, it was the next station over.
Let's just move you to the map right quick. So, that's why. This is the express. Fuck. You guys are at the express bus terminal, not the Seoul National University of Education yet.
Oh. So we need to go back, huh?
So you need to go forward one. I just need to apologize to Allie because I misspoke then about the dorms and stuff.
Okay.
There is still a mall here and everything like that, but it's not a it's not like a university.
So are we on like a smaller map or something?
Nope, you guys are on a big map. These are so you see these circles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These are the big places kind of deal.
Yeah.
They had their own little challenge per se. Each individual one had its own different thing. The sister stations Yaksu and Asku had the same type of thing, but it was different. For example, this is where protagonists in them went.
I gotcha.
Express Bus Terminal is a fairly big one, but you have to go one more over to go to the Seoul National University of Education.
That's what I thought.
Yep. That's my apologies.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you now, Allie, that Zach is gonna recommend that we skip over this place because these guys seem cool and just hit the National University of Education. It's gonna mean that we're gonna have to leave a good bit of our army behind, though.
I think the map that we were on was the Seoul National University of
No.
Education.
It was my apologies. It was the Express Bus Terminal.
Oh, yeah, because these guys, we may win. I don't know exactly how strong these guys are, but that dining room looked like it would give me and John a run for our money.
Well, let's ask the information kiosk guy what the next terminal along is like.
Sure, you can go up to do that. You want to go up to it now?
Yeah.
Okay. While Jack and Zach are
Basically, we're gonna ask the same question.
so who do you ask though? Is the question.
I just
I'm
want
gonna-
to ask info guy.
I know what you're asking. It was for the other boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Barboy.
You're asking King.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Michael.
Yeah, he's the most trustworthy guy here, man.
He's the most trustworthy guy I've seen since we arrived here in Korea.
Yeah.
National University of Education. That's just next door, pretty much, but can't take the underground, unfortunately. You can try to go through, but everyone that's gone through has died, so it's just how she be. If you want, you can go the long way, or you can try your luck above, but it's just how she is.
So you don't really know much about it since nobody's been able to make it over there.
No, we've only gone through the other paths.
They good people over there?
You mean the university?
Yeah.
From what I can tell, at least from what I remembered, they're great people. But, it's a different time now. Things have changed.
So you don't know who the king is or what they're like?
No, I haven't had to deal with them yet.
Alright, thanks.
No worse. And let's jump over to Allie for a sec.
It's Kingdom. I don't know what info we're gonna know.
To be fair, the king doesn't really seem like the info guy.
That's fair.
You did come back. Nice to see you.
I missed you so much. I had to come see your face again.
I'd like to believe that, but I'll take the compliment.
Believe it. I was just wondering what the National University station looked like.
Wouldn't know. Haven't been there.
Wouldn't know.
At least not since we kind of changed things over.
Change things over. What do you mean by that?
With the system.
Oh, haven't been there since the whole apocalypse.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
All I can say is it's a no travel zone.
No
Free
travel
charge.
zone.
I'll give you that information.
Oh, how come?
It's been kind of cut off since everything started. You can always make your way around or try your luck above.
What's it been cut off by?
Don't know. Just anyone we send through there doesn't come back.
There any rumors? Any?
I'm sure there's some big monster there, but who knows?
But is there another safe path there? You said
Yeah, you could take the other subway lines.
subway lines. That would be quite a trip.
Yeah, it would probably take you, I don't know, half a day.
Half a day? Oh well, that's not so bad.
But I mean, like, you still have to go through the subway stations and deal with whoever's there.
It's true. It's very true. And what's up above look like around here? Any word on that?
Above, well, last time I checked, it was still monster infested.
Still monster infested.
I think that's probably how it's going to be from now on.
Yeah, it seems that way. Okay, well, thank you very much.
No worries, miss.
I guess I'll go find Jack and Zach.
From what you can tell, they are in the food court.
See if Muujin needs any lunch or anything.
Damn, I need to actually copy you over if I'm going to put you in. So yeah, you guys make your way in. You see Jack and Zach just talking to this older gentleman.
Hey there, boys.
Hey, boss lady, what's up?
I've just been, checking out the place. Pretty nice place.
Oh yeah, I think this is probably the best bar I've been in a good while. We were just talking to Michael here, and he was saying probably gonna have to go around unless we want to fight the big spooky monster in between here and the university.
Which I at least want to try once,
Yeah, do you guys want to try fighting the big spooky monster?
I mean, we could always try fighting it on the way back. Give us some time to bulk up,
Can I see the map again, John?
Sure.
So boring, John.
Yeah, it
Terrible
might be,
decision.
The monster might be a stretch goal kind of thing. So we're here, and we want to get here, but we can't go in between them. So we'd have to go down this way, and then here, and then here. That would take more than half a day.
I think he was saying half a day, like in the before times.
Yeah. Well.
I think we could go above ground with your skills and your purification ability and stuff.
I need to go recharge at some point, I'm pretty sure. We've been wandering around in these tunnels for a while.
Yeah, Jack didn't bring his flashlight. Not Jack, sorry. Muujin.
Yeah, it's busy growing watermelons. I do want to take over this terminal someday. They have very nice resources.
I think we can. Just in terms of my power sense, I neither want to nor think we can. These guys seem like good people.
Yeah,
I
I
think
feel
we
like
are good people.
If you can convince this guy to bend the knee without us having to beat him straight to death, you go for it.
I mean, all I have to do is get my flag in the hole. But yeah, let's check out. Sure, let's check out above ground. Let's do it.
I guess we just bid Michael to have a good day and say we'll be back for bigger drinks when we're richer.
I tell the nut I'll be back to tank that smack one day.
All right. So as you guys are leaving, the white-haired man to the end of the table says, "Watch out for the monsters there. They might give you a hard time."
Will do. Talk to the crazies.
Sound like a fun fight. We're crazy. What do you, John? We would be considered the crazies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now let's just go.
The old nun steps up as well and says,
Marissa.
"Michelle,
Marceline?
Marmaduke.
Sister Michelle." It's okay. Lots of M's. She stands up and kind of wipes herself off. "Young man, if you're still looking for that smack, I can give it to you."
Smack. As long as I don't die, like I'll reach in like quickly.
"Don't worry, I'll bring your soul back before you leave this planet."
So wait, you can heal me?
Oh, well,
Something like that.
Something like that. You're right. Your brother got the right idea.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Oh, you about to do the soul smack my soul out my body, huh?
I'm gonna get some water while he's getting smacked.
It's I feel like hey, listen, as long as I won't die, I'll get smacked.
You don't know.
She said I wouldn't die.
She could be lying to you.
Nah, look at her, look at that face.
And now I'm going to be serious with you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope there's no trouble between the rest of y'all if you do die, unfortunately.
Oh,
so
no.
That's not like a guaranteed not to die thing.
No. If you
Nothing's
slap
a
his
guarantee.
head off of his body and he's just gone and he sat there and asked for it, my brother deserves his fate.
I go, I'll turn it down this time because I got some fighting to do. But one day.
Well, I wish you safe travels then. She'll kind of give a nod to Michael and head out.
I should take that smack, dude.
But you were too scared. Calling me a coward all the time.
No, I don't need to kill my character just yet. I'm not that tanky yet.
So the idea now is to head above ground.
Yes, head above ground.
Sounds good. Did I get that?
Excuse me.
Christian, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
You want to close your door?
It is closed. I'm just loud as shit.
That's unfortunate. It is what it is. No
I'll just mute my mic unless I'm talking.
You're good. It's only sometimes. I was just wondering if it was still open.
Oh yeah, no, it's shut.
They having a party?
Yeah.
Times. And let's do this. Okay, actually. Fuck. Let's make it a little bigger, I guess. Let's just do like this. This. And. Oh, sorry, big girl. Oh, what's. Oh, thanks. I think that will do it. Let's put this on the. No problem. Oh, it's actually pretty close, but it's not. That's it. Okay, this is.
Okay, now it's your. Or maybe I'll moisturize it. No, I'm good to
This wasn't moisturizer. We should put it on my face.
put mask in your face.
Mask on my face. Oh. Alrighty.
Alright.
Get you four together. So, you guys make it your way outside the station, and you kind of make your way towards the Seoul National University. Can you guys see the map?
Yes, we can.
Good stuff. Going through the construction site seems like the only safe pass through the mist.
And what does this lead straight to the entrance to Seoul National University?
Yep.
Okay, let's go the most direct way then, I suppose.
You're on your path.
Should I roll an awareness to check for monsters?
Sure, if you want to.
Probably. Are you going to use your super magic on us to prevent the poison from eating us? Or have you already done
He said there's a safe path through the mist.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I missed that.
It's all good.
No monsters here.
Monsters here.
Well, you're the brains of this operation. Why would I ever doubt you?
Is anybody else gonna roll any awarenesses? Or you all just gonna trust Hannah?
No. I mean, I passed, but barely. I can control 3 characters now. 4. On this map right now.
So you're asking for an awareness?
Yes, please.
Okay. 68.
Nice. So, Jack, what you can tell for right now is that there is no life in this place, at least from what you can tell. The map's what it looks like, a barren wasteland with some obstacles in the way. Construction site. You walking around. What's this? What were these? Look up to the buildings. The nice buildings. Korean made.
Let's just go. Who wants to go first? Not me. I'm gonna turn into Mayo actually and hop up on Mugen's shoulder.
My mic's muted. That's why. I was like, alright. I said, is this like where we're trying to get to?
This is the path to the university, pretty much.
Yeah, I know, but like where is the end goal of this map?
You want to go all the way this way.
Okay, so we need to go just need to walk around everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take point. I'm the tanker.
Sure.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, let's put everyone in turn order, actually. I think that's the best way to do this.
Alright, John, you know the deal.
I know the deal. Stick with you.
Or wait, is this like a turn order just to see who's doing what?
Yep. Each thing's
Then
a meter.
in that case, let's just roll initiative so we can.
Change your token.
Oh, oops! I also rolled clicking your token. There we
You
go.
actually clicked Mugen's token. Oh no, you did give me a 7. I mean, an 11. I had a 7, not an 11.
Who rock paper scissors?
Oh, is this like a combat initiative?
I thought that's how you guys always did your initiative.
Whenever it's just like for RP purposes, no. But if it's for combat or like a true initiative, then yeah, we need to rock paper scissors.
Treat the
One
scissors
second.
for initiative.
All right. Then
Hey, I'm about to take them up to Bill Street real quick. It's my roommate's birthday, so I told him I'd give him
Oh,
a
no
ride.
worries.
So
Just
we're gonna
roll
take
a
like
rock paper scissors for us and go from there.
Well, I'm
There we go.
gonna have to step away for like 30 minutes.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, but so what? I roll initiative for us. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon.
No worries.
I still rolled a 7.
Good.
All right. Anyways, I'll be back in a little bit.
We'll call her pause for now.
Can we mute?
Sure.